What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I want to actually address smaller payments and how this is being talked as a good thing. There are discussions on smaller payments, and the smaller payments are actually bringing lawmakers together. It's weird, it's crazy, but that is what's happening at this time. So first off, I just want to say that I'm hoping you guys are having an incredible Friday. If you're not, hopefully your weekend goes much better. If you could and you enjoy these daily uploads, go ahead, hit that like button. It really does help out the channel. Also, consider subscribing so that I can keep you up to date on everything that is going on. Now, let's get into the update for today. First off, what you need to understand is that right now, as of today, okay, August 13th, the payments, the child tax credit payments have been going out. The good news about this is that for those of you that missed out on last month's payments, you didn't get them for whatever reason, and you were supposed to, the IRS said they will send out those payments again this month. Meaning this month you would get two payments of either $250 or $300 per month. That is great. So for those of you that were worried you weren't going to be getting your payment, you will get your payment, and it should have already come today. Now, let's get into the talks of this $3.5 trillion infrastructure bill that many are calling stimulus. What we know right now is that this stimulus package will most likely get smaller. And we've been hearing from lawmakers over the past few days, again, this bill, okay, it technically didn't pass. It was approved. The budget resolution was passed, not the budget reconciliation, a whole bunch of nonsense that nobody really cares about. But the first part of this bill was approved by the Senate. What you need to keep in mind, even though it was approved, it doesn't mean all Democratic senators like this legislation. It just had to be approved to move forward. That's essentially what happened. So what we know right now is that even though it was approved by all 50 Democratic senators, not all 50 liked the legislation. Many didn't like this because it was too expensive. Some say that right now we need to lower the cost of this bill. President Biden says, however, that voting against this plan is a vote against lowering the cost of healthcare, housing, childcare, elder care, and prescription drugs for the American families, which is true. All of that is included. However, with so many people against this, the size of the package and the funding in general, how is this bill even going to be funded? This is where the bill is, according to experts, will get smaller. According to Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, it's a $3.5 trillion bill, and this is what they're going to pass. Senator Sanders, Bernie Sanders, has stated that he would not support anything under $3 trillion. However, it's at $3.5 trillion right now. Senator Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema both are expected to support something between $2 and $2.5 trillion. Right now, most experts are anticipating this bill will fall anywhere between $2 and $3 trillion. But experts believe that anything under $3.5 trillion is going to cause a lot of people more harm. Here's the reason why. According to many experts, they say stimulus checks would not be coming if the bill is under $3.5 trillion. If it gets smaller anyway, there's no way additional stimulus checks get passed. And I just want to be honest with you guys. Honestly, I have no idea if these checks are going to pass. I'm no expert. I'm no, lawmaker. I'm not, a reporter on Capitol Hill. I'm just a guy on YouTube. I read a lot of articles, look at all these interviews, go and look through all the Twitter feeds of our lawmakers and reporters, and I bring all that information together. Put it all in together, a nice little video just like this one, and I report just what I'm seeing. Okay, so you can bash me all you want to. I completely understand. I accept it, but just understand I am no expert. So when I say the experts are saying this, or the aides and reporters or lawmakers are saying this, again, none of them are me. Okay, so I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this is what we're seeing at this time is experts are saying, okay, that if we see a stimulus check in the normal sense, okay, you know, the $1,200, $600, $1,400 checks, those stimulus type checks, if we see that, okay, it would be because the package as it stands is 3.5 trillion, or it will be higher. If it's any lower, they're saying it's almost impossible that we would even see this. So we will see what happens. Reports have indicated that over the past couple of weeks that there have been talks with that right now. Some lawmakers would like to see the lowest income earners receive an additional stimulus check. Okay? Just the lowest income earners. Not the 167 million people that receive the $1,400 checks. That's not going to happen. Okay? Again, this is coming from lawmakers. This is coming from, you know, financial experts that are saying there's no feasible way to include another $1,400 stimulus check to about 150 million people or 170 million, whatever it is. There's just no way. There's no way, because it's just too expensive. It's going to cost between $400 and $500 billion. Okay, so a seventh. Okay, 1/6 to 1/7 of this package is going to go to stimulus checks. And lawmakers also want to include an extension of the child tax credit payments. They want to do tax breaks, okay, tax cuts. They want to make this a big package for families and children. And it's going to go to the middle income earners, the middle class. That is who's going to see the most from this package. Again, this is all speculation at this point, but this is what lawmakers are telling us. So, here's something I want to just bring to your attention. A couple of weeks ago, lawmakers were indicating that there was many reports that lawmakers were discussing about sending a possibly between $1,000 and $2,000 stimulus check, a one-time payment, to about 25 million Americans, the lowest income earners. However, just be clear, these discussions haven't really picked up over the last few weeks. We haven't really seen a renewed push for this. It's all about infrastructure, not about stimulus. That's the same thing that the Biden administration has been talking about as well. We need to pass additional stimulus or additional infrastructure. But when it comes to referencing the infrastructure, when he talks about the different provisions and legislation, it's stimulus. So again, it's very confusing. However, when lawmakers are discussing about, you know, this package and passing it, and there's no way anybody's going to vote against it. What we're actually seeing is that right now, multiple senators want to see this as a smaller package. According to multiple economists, the child tax credit payments will most likely stay. Okay, but they will probably not go for 4 years. According to many reports, these checks will most likely be extended. However, we would most likely see it extended 2 years. And I discussed this the other day as well. Some are coming out today and saying that, yes, we need more payments. These $300 or $250 per month payments are helping out the American people. However, if they were to stop, that assistance would stop, the economic growth would stop, the American people would suffer, and that's where things start to get very tricky. According to progressives, they want to see the child tax credit payments extended for at least 4 years. However, this, according to many, this is one of their negotiation pieces within the legislation, and they could accept a smaller, possibly 2-year extension if moderates in the Senate and the House accept the fact that, okay, we'll do 2 years. However, we want to see the Medicare age lowered to 60 years old and include vision, dental, and hearing. But again, we'll have to see. The good news lately, though, with lawmakers is that they're open to different ideas. Some are open to different social infrastructure packages and different plans. Some are open to cheaper medications, better child care, more affordable housing, right? All these are good. But the openness at this point, according to many, and especially right now, this is what is giving some lawmakers that optimism that this is going to pass. And eventually, we will get this maybe $3.5 trillion infrastructure bill that will include more assistance and stimulus to the American people. But here's something I want to read. On Wednesday, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, he had this to say. He said, and I quote, every part of Biden's proposal will be there in a big, robust way. Some members in the caucus want more, some members want less. That is the same in the House. We are going to come together and meet that goal. Now, when he says this, I just want to be 100% clear on something. I do believe, and many experts believe as well, again, I'm no expert, I'm just a guy on YouTube. Many believe that right now, this is going to pass. We are going to see the caucus come together, the lawmakers will come together, and we will get all Democrats to vote, or especially all Senate Democrats to vote in favor of this bill. It's going to pass, and we'll see it head over to the House, and it would most likely pass there as well. However, the big sticking point is, will progressives get a say in the bill? Or will the Senate craft the bill, pass the bill, and tell the House of Representatives to rubber stamp it? Get it done, get it passed, so President Biden can sign it. If that's what the House of Representatives are tasked with, just sign it, get your name on it, support the bill, and let's get it done. According to multiple reports, the progressives will actually not support this. They will tank the bill if their priorities are not listened to and they don't have a say in crafting the bill. So that's what we're hearing right now. But as always, hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Have an incredible weekend as well. If you have any questions whatsoever, please ask your questions down in the comment section below. Just want to thank you guys for watching. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.